Hey, welcome to Lip Service. Lip Service is the show about comics. What makes us unique and different is the fact that we deal with the independents, the up and comers, the ones that you may not see at your local comic book shop. I am your host, Stats Jenkins, and today we were supposed to have guest Adrianne Grayson. She is the writer and creator of Escape from Dino Island, a book that was previously reviewed in a earlier episode. But for some strange reason, I can't get a hold of her. So, as the old saying goes, the show must go on. So I'm going to take this time out to go behind the scenes, and also to let you know to let you know that this show is brought to you by C2E2, coming up in April right here in Chicago, and actually it'll be a hell of a lot warmer than it is now. And it'll be at the McCormick Center April 24th through the 26th. You can get tickets right through lip service. Believe it or not, I'll have the link right there in the bottom in the comment section or in the description, so that way you can follow up with us and get your tickets early. Come on down. Hopefully we'll get a chance to be there and we'll get to see you. So what but so from here, like I said, our guest for some, after getting everything arranged in the last couple of days, and obviously I was running late trying to reconfigure the setup and everything, try to make it a little bit more convenient and a little bit more easier for me to use. Sometimes it doesn't work out. So big, hey, stuff happens, and we gotta move on. But so sometimes you just guys stay tried and true, but my wife made a good point. How you cannot produce a quality show or a quality comic or what we call graphic adventures using crap. Okay, um, the very camera that I have here is a actually is a Olympus PCM uh, recorder, and actually the camera on this is one of the actually ravel some $500 uh, handy cams, to be perfectly honest with you. And the microphone on that sucker is nice. When my first wife first bought the machine, and recorded, I mean, wow. You could actually record a 4 hour movie on this, with it and everything, and it actually was only 200 and some odd dollars, and it is worth every penny. So, so what else is going on behind? And also we also use a I'll show you right here. We also use, yeah, they're getting a free plug. Um, we also use a blue snowball. This runs $100. Now, the one thing about the blue snowball you gotta be careful of is the back. Right inside there is a little piece of plastic, and I've had it, and this is my second one. The first one, the little piece of plastic actually came out along with the USB cord, and unfortunately, I could not get it back, send it back uh, to Blue for repairs. So I had to sit back and buy another one. And I still have the other one, and if I could ever get the little piece of plastic that can sit up, that can fit in there, I'll get a little bit of crazy glue, or better yet, not crazy glue, but there is a quick repair that you can do. If you go to your local hobby store, get testers, pla- plastic model glue, and a pair of tweezers. 9 times out of 10, if it comes out with the USB in there, leave it. Get yourself another. Then from there, what you could do is take the testers, apply a generous coating to the base, slowly insert the USB cord back in and hold it. Or if you got steady enough hands, a pair of needle nose pliers or some tweezers, you can slide it back in and press it in. And usually, the reason why I say a generous coat, because 9 times out of 10, what happens is this: if you put enough on there, it kind of warps the plastic, and it becomes a little bit more manageable. But when it dries, it forms a nice tight seal. So what you could do is stick it back in and let it dry overnight, and that should solve your problem. And it comes out a lot cheaper versus another $100 coming out your pocket. Okay, and so this episode marks a very special mark. This is close to the 50th episode, either in podcast or in video, of Lip Service. Yay! Happy dance, happy dance, happy dance, happy dance. And so over 3 years, over 50 episodes, and that's covering the gamut from the well-known to the obscure. And for us, I am very proud of very proud of that mark. Just because of the hard work that we put into bringing this show to you, our viewers and our listeners. And it has not been easy, because all this comes out of our own pocket. And for those of you who want to know what I'm feeling around with, this is our other little camera for when we use for Skype. This one cost me about 15 bucks, and granted, it's not an HD camera. It serves the purpose for the video viewing for Skype and some other things, also for screen grabs. And to be perfectly honest with you, this little camera actually has served me well. This little webcam has, on a good day and with proper lighting, has as clear as picture as anything else. So that's why I hold on to it. But we need to get bigger and better. We need better lighting. So right there down in the lower right where it says support, if you like what you see, you like what we do, support us. Yeah, if it be $1, be it $10, whatever you can do, it will all go in towards production of Lip Service, plain and simple. If you have your own business and you want to advertise, get your word out there, you slip us a few dollars and you can get yourself a 30-second spot, either on either side, be it a video. If you have an actual video commercial, great. If you have an audio commercial, that's fine too. If you have the graphics, we can piece it all together for you, and it can go either into the Lip Service audio version podcast or right here into the video. No problems. You can email us at right here, lipservice@kissmecomics.com, or better yet, actually scratch that, info@kissmecomics.com, or sales@kissmecomics.com, and we'll get right back to you with a great quote. And believe me, it's not what you think. It's not. So before you say, before you crazy glue your wallet shut, ask first. Or if you really want to get an instant quote, you can actually go to our web store, KMC Direct, and go into ad packages, and you can see the rates there. So, with that being said, what else is going on? Well, for the Kiss Me Comics thing, for those of you who are supporters of us on that end. Uh, if you haven't seen as of late, we are heading towards animation. That's right, we are heading towards animation, and one of the books that we're getting ready to flip over into is Mariko Siren Song. If you go into Anacomics, which is the animation arm playlist, you will see a test run of Mariko, and so we will be in the upcoming months, coming weeks and months, piecing something together. You will also see another little show, another snippet of another show that we're looking at piecing together called the Adventures of Jack Basham, and you can see a little clip, a little test run there. And if you're wondering, yes, the major characters, Serenade, Bounty Hunter, and Excessive Force, all will be uh, making that transition over to Anacomics as well, with with a different spin on the actual storyline. So it will not be exactly true to form, exactly as you would see in the book. So let's try one more time to see if we can get our guest here. And nada. This is going well. We're batting 1,000 people. Jeez. as well as all, like I said, stuff happens. So we're pushing forward. And so what else is going on? Also, we're also revamping the KissMeComics.com website. I know for a lot of you, you're probably saying it's about effing time. Well, you know what? Life gets in the way. When you got bills and you still got to work another job like we do, trying to squeeze in and obviously, as you can see, we're producing shows here. Sometimes if we had a crew, it would be a different story. However, I digress. So what we have here is actual beforehand. If you were following or actually watching the videos on this KMC channel, you would have seen a template that was that was a while ago. Well, now we actually have an actual web actual link to you can go to and look at what the actual template it will look like on your computer, not on a video screen. So what we need for you to do is when you see the link down here, right somewhere around here, click on it, take a look. The links are not active, so you won't be able to go through everything, but just the overall homepage, and that'll give you the overall feeling of what the rest of the pages will look like. Let us know what you like about it. Let us know what we can do better. Let us know what you want to see. So then that way, guess what? I can sit back, tappa, 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 like you see me doing most of the time, and I can actually get it on the site. It is this site, all this is your universe. Let's make it great. What's wrong with that? Okay, so let me see. Let me see. I covered our guest, book review. Oh, And for you would-be comic book people, if you want your stuff on the show, email us. lipservice@kissmecomics.com. Put in the subject line, interview set up. And we will set a date and a time for a live taping, just like just like you have seen for the last couple of shows. Also, coming up shortly with Lip Service, some lost episodes. We did tape the actual launch for the video portion of Lip Service. It was actually scheduled a long time ago. However, the videos that were actually done were lost. They have been found. They were actually stored, and I totally forgot that I thought I had lost them in the last crash of the PC system. And this system now that is storing and recording this is actually stable and home built. I built it with my own two hands. If you don't believe me, here's the link to Poor Man's Computer Repair, and you will see the actual upgrade for this system right here, and I'm going to show it to you. It's not, and if you're saying, well, what's so special about it? Oh, it's special. This is a quad core. It's a quad core with 8 gigabytes of RAM. Now, it's not perfect, obviously, with 8 gigabytes of RAM and 8 gigabytes, it's a quad core, 8 gigabytes of RAM. The processor is close to 4 gig itself. Ooh, I gotta fix that. Lopping off my head. He's lopping off my head. Go up. That's better. Lighting's not great, but ooh. Yeah, that's a little better. So yeah, this system here actually is quad core, close to 4 megahertz clock gigabits clock speed. It's all SATA. As you can see, dual DVD. Six back USB ports, 2 front, so for a total of 8. I'm going to expand that with a USB card, so that way I can run just about everything in one shot. I do have an older card, but unfortunately the driver does not work with Windows 7. And that's the other beautiful thing on this baby. I've got Windows 7. I'm sorry, I've tried Windows 8. It's okay. Windows 8 is for lazy people. And that's my opinion. It is for lazy people. I don't like the interface. I have been used to the standard interface since Windows 95. So I don't need touchy feely in widgets. Okay, it's not going to kill me to go click. It's too hard for some people. Well, it's not for me. Okay, so back on track. Oh, and by the way, we actually we have a Q&A here too. So if you have a particular question about something, or you want my opinion on something, ooh, my nose is itching. Right here, you see it right there. If you're in the event thingy, you can click there and we can get it all going here. And I don't understand what's going on with our guests. No clue. Okay, so from here, let's see, talked about the guest, computer, upcoming things for Kiss Me Comics, gave our sponsor their plug. Oh, also, if you're a creator and you want your book reviewed, send us a PDF. It will be in the show. It will be in the upcoming show. I will send you, and when it's up, when it's fully up and everything, I will send you the link, so that way you can see. So that way you can post it up on your website, wherever else, and show folks that hey, I've been reviewed. I've been reviewed, and people can do actually one better. They can actually see your work. It just won't be it won't be the standard some guy typing on a board talking about your book. This is one of the reasons why lip service is different. Comics are a visual thing. So, what better way to review your book than to show people? It's a no-brainer. I don't see why anybody else has been doing it. Well, guess what? I'm the first one. I haven't seen nobody else do it. And if somebody has, then I ain't seen it. So I'm claiming to be the first one. All about honor. So what else? Let me see. Da-da, ba-da, ba-da. Okay, so for right now, that covers just about what's going on with lip service and Kiss Me Comics. So always, 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 always. If once again, if you like what you see, let us know. If there's something that you haven't seen, let us know. We'll type down in the comments. If you don't open your mouth, we can't make it happen. It's just that plain and simple. And so from here, this has been brought to you by C2E2. Coming up in a month and a half. And if you want us to be there, we would love to be there taping and interviewing people in Artist Alley. That's what we do. We've had a lot of great people interviews there. Unfortunately, a lot of them got lost because of bad equipment, which is once again why if you like what you're seeing, support us. There's a support there. There's a support button. So that way we can actually record, save, and actually edit better. Because this is time consuming. Putting all this together is time consuming. You may you see it on YouTube all the time. They make it look so simple. They make it sound so simple. All you say, oh yeah, well once you got your content, all you gotta do is da 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 da. They don't tell you it's time consuming, especially when you're still new at it. You haven't got a actual process down, and also at the same time, this is what they do. We're trying to get to that point, so for them, they're at work. I'm not at, when I'm doing this, I'm usually not at work. Okay, something is getting put off, be it working on the website, be it working on an actual book, be it actually taking care of the family or something like that. Because just like you, I have a 9 to 5. I want to be making comics to be our 9 to 5 because then that's what I'm here. I can actually sit back and say, okay, I can devote X amount of time to working on the book. I can devote X amount of time working on the site. Then from here, I can work on editing. because unfortunately, I still need sleep, and that's just the plain truth to it. You know, yeah, everybody says, oh, there's 24 hours in a day. One third of that is spent sleeping. And another good close to two-thirds is actually spent going to work and actually working a job. And if those of you who don't know if you don't know what I'm talking about, you haven't either unemployed or you haven't been working, period. You got somebody taking care of you. So, so from here, I'm going to go straight into a rant, which I call, which we call Kira, keeping it real always, because that's exactly what we do. And from here, I'm going to go off topic. I'm not going to talk about comics, although it would be very simple. You know, I leave the X-Men debate and the diversity issues to those people, to those people who are narrow-minded and having a tizzy over it. It's a story. It's fiction. Your world does not end just because a certain character is of a different color. And to me, that is the premise behind it is exactly why Hitler ran amok in World War II. It is the reason why the Ku Klux Klan has run and is still running amok. They just gone underground. Period. It is the same premise why right now you have a political party fear mongering to get a president out of office just because the color of his skin. It's not about the politics, because if to be perfectly honest with you, if President Obama was white doing what he's doing, you wouldn't get half the backlash you're getting from the Republicans now. Plain and simple. And I dare any one of them to come on lip service and debate. Or better yet, you know what? Invite me to Congress. I'll let you have it. Both barrels. But I digress. The one thing I wanted to go kidder on is my wife and I were talking earlier today about healthy eating and how everybody's going, I want organic, I want organic, I want organic, I don't want anything genetically modified. And that's my main focus right about now. Over in Europe, and it's slowly creeping in here, where everybody's talking about everything. They want everything organic and not genetically modified. Okay, I can understand the thing about the pesticides. Fair enough. Okay, most of those chemicals have not been tested and everything. At the same time, though, if you know it has pesticides, hello, what's wrong with you actually washing off your food? People do it all the time. It's not going to kill you. You rinse it off real good. There goes the soap and the chemicals. Also, you know, if you're that hypochondriac, boiling also works. It's not that hard, people. If you want the convenience with, you want to have your cake and eat it too. No, you're actually going to have to do some work. Furthermore, the only reason why now everybody's getting on this healthy kick is because businesses have found a way to make it marketable, to make more money off it than what it's worth. You talk about you want your organic food. Hello, go to Home Depot, go to a house and garden, get some seeds, get off your butt, plant water, take care of it. You reap what you sow, organic, and all for $1.49, and you can have enough to last you all year. Versus paying $2 a pound, and you can have all that you need right off the top. And guess what? You'll save more, and you know exactly where it's coming from, and it'll be pure organic. What's so effing hard about that, people? Not that hard. Now, going to this now going everybody talk about I don't want genetically modified organisms. Okay, agriculture 101 here. Most of your stuff that you're eating now, produce wise, is genetically modified. Guess because hello, tangerine cross pollen. Actually, what that's cross pollinization. There's the word. Certain your blue rose. Man has been genetically modifying stuff since dirt, and you just now getting all in a tizzy because now all of a sudden a scientist is actually doing what a farmer has been doing for the longest. But now all of a sudden, because now he's got goggles and this that he's going with some DNA. Now you want to be in the tizzy? You're 2 steps behind, people. Get off your high horse and use a little logic. Your blue rose, this wasn't just a blue rose. It was genetically modified by somebody literally taking pollen and putting it here, 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 and here, and redoing it and redoing it and redoing it to get to get the results that they wanted. Same thing for dog breeds. So and birds and stuff like that. That half of you sit up here and pay a pretty penny for, and you want to sit up here and preach about you don't want genetically modified whatever. Thou art hypocrite. Plain and simple. And if you don't believe me, ask a farmer. Ask a farmer in the early days before they actually had all this scientific mumbo jumbo, what they did in order to get the best to get the broccoli with the tightest head, or to get the biggest pumpkins, or anything that a farmer wanted to produce. Ask them how they used to do it. So from here, you want to talk about genetically modified, and you want to go off the deep end. You are then you might as well not eat, not do this or anything, because it's been there and it's going to be there. It's just now they're being very direct with it, and having you talk about you don't know if it's safe. You've been eating genetically modified food for for every man's been doing that for generations. The only thing back before mass production is the steroids and everything else. Now, to me, those are the things that should be tested, and which is probably has led to, especially over here, especially for those of descent, being bigger, stronger, faster than most of their counterparts, because first of all, we were bred that way, to be perfectly honest with you. And Jimmy the Greek, God rest your soul, thank you for telling the truth. And everybody getting and every minority was getting an uproar talking about the man was being racist. The man told the truth. He may have been bombed out of his doggone glory, but the man told the truth. And America, once again, couldn't handle it. First off. And until certain people in certain political parties, first of all, accept that and really are and really want to make reparations for it, they talking both. They can't say nothing. And then certain other Republicans in certain areas want to say, well, want to rewrite history, saying that AP history is not being patriotic enough. First off, history has nothing to do about being patriotic. History should be telling the truth, be it good, be it bad. And just because you don't feel, and just because you're squeamish about seeing the bad side about America, and it's there, it's been there, above the board. And the thing of it all is, what they're talking about is on the tip of the iceberg. What about the stuff that's underneath the table? Now, not patriotic enough. Get out of here. History is not about being patriotic. History is about telling the truth and chronicalizing the truth. So that way, be it good, be it bad, people can learn from it and evolve. Okay, and this is one thing for people of this descent talking about history as it is now. His story. And if these Republicans get their way, that's exactly what it's going to be. Their story, their way. And it all goes back to the same way to what Hitler wanted to do back in World War II. He wanted it his way, his story. Y'all better wake up. And so, if you have commentary about this, hey, drop it down there, and I will reply. This has been Kira. And once again, Kira has been brought to you, and all this is being sponsored by C2E2. Coming up in April, right here in Chicago, April 24th and 26th, McCormick Center, North Building. Once again, making a return, Mr. Marvel Comics himself, Stan Lee. Excelsior. And along the way, I would suggest that somewhere that I'll have the little the link down there for C2B2. Tune in here, because hopefully very soon I will actually have somebody from C2E2 to hopefully give us a little spoiler. Yeah, spoilers for the upcoming show. And hopefully I can get an up-to-date guest list about who's going to be there and what events are going to be hopping off during that time. So tune in here, like and subscribe what we're doing. Support us. So once again, you like us, like and subscribe. And better yet, tell your friends. Tell the people within your circle. And don't be afraid. If you like us, also, I have no qualms about it. Post the show on your Facebook page. Post it all over your social media stuff. Say, hey, look what's going on. Look at this dude making a fool out of himself. I don't care. I like the views. Okay, so like and support us. Follow up with us, and we'll keep this all going. So from here, who knows? Maybe I'll have a book review, or maybe I will have a clip to tell you what's coming up next. But right now, here are a few words from our sponsor. We'll be right back.